Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Renee. I'm Renee Shea, and I think Robin's on screen too. Yeah. We're both little icons. It's great to see everybody today, or to see virtually. And today we're going to talk about talkbacks, talking text, pairings that promote close reading. Many of these, the ones we're going to talk about today, are from Conversations in American Literature. And we put these together for a couple of reasons that we hope will reveal themselves to you as you go through these. But we might just start to talk a little bit about the whole notion of a talkback as something that promotes students to read closely and to go back over and read again. So, Robin, you want to talk about them a little bit? And then we'll go to the Peter Bruegel one, which is the next slide.
They're intentional. Their response is prompted by a work of art, fiction, poetry, rhetoric. I'm sure you're all familiar with ekphrastic poetry. They're not just comparison-contrast, and I know that they've been used quite a bit lately in Common Core, and they serve a lot of different purposes. Sometimes they bring up an issue that's still current. Sometimes they put another spin on an issue, and we'll take a look at a couple of different examples. One of the ones that you're probably familiar with is the paired text of the Bruegel painting and the poem by Musee des Beaux by Auden. And Nicole, will you flip the slide, please? Okay, so this one we know has been in a lot of the Common Core material, and it's this wonderful painting by Bruegel of Icarus falling into the sea and nobody really noticing. And Auden played on it a little bit in his famous poem, Musée des Beaux. We're going to... Go ahead, Renee, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, in this one, part of what we want to do with the talkback is to discuss whether it is very intentional. And as Robin said, this one obviously is Auden writing about the painting. In many ways, his writing is an interpretation of the painting. And that's one of the first things that we have with the talkbacks, that you might have a contemporary or a later poet writing in response to an earlier poet, one that we don't have today because it's not an American work, but that we like a lot, is Tui's Coy Mistress, for example, by Marvell, and then a contemporary woman, Annie Finch, wrote the Coy Mistress writing back. So sometimes you also can just have fun with them, and that's where we're going to start today, is to look at a very serious poem, an iconic poem, and then we're going to talk about how somebody could have fun with it and what that means and in terms of the talkback. If we can go to the next slide, we're going to look at a little Wallace Stevens here.